Basement flooding can cause significant damage to your personal property and can have serious repercussions for the livability of your home. Basement flood impacts include damage to basement flooring and wall materials, loss of furniture and entertainment systems, damage to irreplaceable sentimental items, food spoilage, damage to furnaces, water heaters, and the home's electrical system, structural damage to the home, including possible damage to the foundation or damage to property stored in the basement. Aside from these damages, there are possible health impacts from flood events, including respiratory problems from dampness and mold growth. Reducing the risk of basement flooding should be a priority for many Canadian homeowners. Many of the measures one can take are inexpensive, but some are more involved and require communication with your municipality and the use of licensed professionals. Plumbing measures are what we'd like to address in this video.
Finished basements aren't new. We've been finishing basements for many decades in this country, but it's the way that we finish basements now. We use drywall, we use laminate floors and hardwood floors, and we put big screen televisions and nice furniture in homes, and these all tend to be either greatly damaged or outright destroyed during basement flooding events. Years ago, the average basement flood claim was about $3,000. Now we're up into well into the 5 figures for basement flood claims.
The state of your sewer lateral can be inspected with a camera, and if you're experiencing any backup problems at the lot level, it's one of the first things that should be done. Over time, a sewer lateral can degrade and crack. Tree roots can grow into them. That's why it's essential to assess the health of the lateral before any other measures are taken.
In newer neighborhoods, typically 1970s onward, the storm system and the sanitary system tend to be completely separated. However, these systems can still be overwhelmed, and many neighborhoods and cities with separated sewers have experienced severe urban flooding and severe backup events. The backwater valve is a device that's placed on the sewer lateral of the home. It's usually placed on the lateral close to the wall on the side of the home that's closest to the street. The valve helps prevent water from the sewer system from backing up the sewer lateral and into the home. Many Canadian municipalities require backwater valves on all new homes. In some cases, this has been a requirement for several decades. However, homes that were built before requirements were put in place will not have backwater valves, and many other Canadian municipalities do not require backwater valves in new homes.
You have to ensure proper plumbing permits have been obtained from the municipal government before a backwater valve is installed by a licensed plumber. The backwater valve is a fairly simple but effective device. It allows water from sinks, toilets, and tubs to flow out of your home and into the municipal sewer system, but has a simple gate that closes shut if water begins to back up from the city's pipes into your basement. After a backwater valve is installed, it has to be inspected periodically to ensure that it is in good working order, which includes opening the lid and making sure the device is clear of debris and that the valve, designed to close during a sewer backup, moves freely and easily, and that the floats are in good condition. Whenever there is a major storm, it is absolutely necessary to check your backwater valve to ensure it's in the open position before flushing toilets, running dishwashers, taking showers, or any other general water use in your home. If the valve is closed, you can cause flooding in your own home because water will not be able to exit through your lateral. Water from toilets and so on can be pushed up through the basement floor drains. Weeping tiles, also known as foundation drains, are pipes that run along the outside of the home's foundation. They are designed to collect rainwater and direct it away from the home, thereby preventing infiltration flooding to the property. One very effective flood reduction measure is to disconnect the weeping tile to prevent weeping tile drainage from going into the city sewer system. This is especially important if the home is serviced by a combined sewer, or if the weeping tiles are connected to your sanitary lateral. Weeping tile disconnection requires the installation of a sump pit and sump pump. The sump pump system is designed solely to manage foundation water and is not designed for any other purpose. The sump pit collects water taken from the foundation drains, and the actual sump pump will then pump that water outside of the home onto the surface of the lot, away from the foundation if done properly. If you are getting a backwater valve installed and have weeping tiles that are connected to the sanitary or combined sewer system in any way, they must be disconnected and directed towards the sump pit. Weeping tile disconnection benefits the whole neighborhood as it significantly reduces the amount of water that enters the sewer system.
Often during long rainfall events or very heavy rainfall events, the sump pump may run almost constantly. If that sump pump should die for any reason, either through mechanical failure or electrical blackout, water can very easily enter into the basement of the home. And therefore, it's very important to have backup power to your sump pump system. Battery power is available and can be purchased quite easily through just about any major hardware store. Some individuals have a backup motor on hand just in case the primary motor fails.
ICLR highly recommends all sump pumps are regularly inspected. It is also important to have a backup pump system. Most effectively, the backup system is battery operated. The sump pump should ideally discharge about 2 meters away from your foundation. Certain lot characteristics may lessen your opportunity to do so. If your lot is too small, not permeable, or if your home is close to your neighbors, then pumping water to the surface may cause flooding problems on the neighboring properties. Talk to your municipality to find out where you should discharge your sump pump. Installing a backwater valve, disconnecting the weeping tile from your sanitary sewer, and properly installing a sump pit and sump pump with backup pumps and power supply are some of the more involved, thorough, and effective measures you can take. A home equipped with these features is a home well prepared to greatly reduce the risk of basement flooding from sewer backup and infiltration flooding. We encourage you to watch all of the videos in this series and to download our handbook for reducing the risk of basement flooding from our website at ICLR.org. Being well informed is the first step to help you reduce the risk of basement flooding.